Hey, I'm sitting out here outside of my husband's job. I've got Micaiah in the back, sleeping, and I'm about to come pick him up from his work. And I thought I would take a couple of minutes and talk about something that's been kind of going on. It's still January, so of course everyone's still on their health kick. Everyone's still trying to lose weight and be healthy and all that. And that wasn't my New Year's resolution, but I guess I have sort of jumped on the bandwagon in some ways. And basically, let me just tell you about food. I love food. I freaking love food. And I'm not a cake person or an ice cream person or a pie person. I'm a meat person. I like meat. I like burgers and steaks. Ribs are my very, very favorite food in the whole world. I love boneless chicken wings. I love anything barbecued. I love pate, chicken. Pad thai. Am I saying that right? Thai. Anyways, I love food, and I have always sort of been really inquisitive towards vegans and vegetarians because I don't get it. I never got it. I never understood, if it was like an animal thing or if it was a health thing. I understand that people have their reasons, but I could never understand how you could be so moral in this one area in your life that you would die to self so much and not eat the delicious, delicious nectar of life, which is barbecue or burgers or steaks or whatever. And I've always been very curious of why people give up meat. Well, I have actually done a little bit of reading in the Bible, and there are verses arguing both sides. There are many verses arguing that you should be free to eat whatever you want and that you shouldn't judge each other for what you eat. You shouldn't make this person feel bad because they're eating pig, even though that's an unclean animal. And you shouldn't make this person feel bad because they're choosing to abstain from eating certain meats because they want to live a righteous life. The Bible says you shouldn't be judging anybody. God has made all things clean. So it's fine to eat meat. But if you do the research, nowadays we know, even like us hardcore carnivores, we know that the way people handle animals is completely unethical. They torture them. They absolutely torture them. And they treat them horrifically. And the living conditions are horrible. And the food they eat is rancid. It's so easy to turn a blind eye to it. But chickens are shoved into this big room, like thousands of them are shoved into this big room, and they sit there and stand in their own excrement until they die. And you are taking in that stuff, and they're not eating the grass of the field. They're not enjoying the vitamin D from the sun. Therefore, you're not getting that vitamin D. You're not getting all the good stuff that they could get if they got to run around and be happy and free. And the thing is, even though I'm from the natural state, nothing is natural. And it's very difficult to find very happy organic chickens or very happy organic cows. And even it's almost as bad to eat the egg of a chicken as it is to eat the chicken. Those chickens are being treated horrifically. And it's like, why should I support that by buying the eggs or buying the meat from those animals, from the companies that sell these animals? Plus, it's so much healthier to eat like a vegetarian. It's so much healthier to eat like a vegan in almost every aspect. Some things I have a dilemma with because I love cheese. And cheese has a lot of good things in it that are good for you. And what isn't good for you is American cheese, because that's not real cheese. That's basically plastic. American cheese is not real. But that is what I can tell the go-to cheese that vegans go to, because it's like a cheese supplement or a cheese substitute. And so I'm still navigating this, but it's been about 2 weeks now, and I've had no meat, and I've had very, very little dairy. And it's all right. It's doing good, and hopefully I'll be seeing health benefits of it soon. I know it's a hot topic, but I would suggest seeing this movie called Veducated. It's a documentary about this vegan who asks 3 volunteers to be vegan with her for a little bit and see if they can handle it, and she educates them on the benefits of being vegan, and it really opened my eyes to what's out there, you know, as far as like basically how animals are treated. And I'm not an animal lover. I don't even like cats. Like, birds stink, fish stink. I won't even eat a fish. But I love meat. I love, you know, steak, and I love chicken and pig, which is like, my mom calls pig the gift to the Gentiles because it's that beautiful and amazing. But I have, for the time being, stepped away from it. I'm sure in a week or so I might change my mind, but at the moment I think it's actually doing me some good to take time away. So I would suggest you going and seeing the movie Veducated.